Hey Kirk, how much does it change from your vantage point when a guy like Deshaun goes out in terms of the space available and how the defense just reacts to everything that you're running when he's not out there?
Deshaun is one of our best football players, and when you don't have him, it definitely is a piece that you miss. But I was pleased with the way Andre Roberts and Ryan Grant stepped up and played really well in his absence. And we've said for a while that we feel like we have depth at those positions on the outside, and I think they showed that today.
Kirk, on the last incompletion there, obviously the rush was coming and it was coming fast, but it looked like, and Jay said too, that Jordan kind of ran off on the wrong option route. What was the mix-up there?
Yeah, basically, good play by the defense. There was a little, miscommunication as to what we were trying to do, and you saw what the result was.
Kirk, you guys have been talking about how the run game can help you. What did you think of the game plan, and what were some ways that your coaches did things to help support you, help set you guys up to make plays?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game plan. We moved the football really well. We ran the ball well. Was really pleased with the way our offensive line played against a good defensive front, and I think that's something that we're encouraged about going forward and feel like is going to be a positive as we go through this season.
Kirk, Coach just talked about this being a tough game, a well-fought game, but how much do you take account of that when it was such a tough loss to take, considering how hard you guys fought?
Yeah, we battled and came up short, and I guess we're all pretty tired of that around here. We've done that too many times. So eventually the tables need to turn, the tide needs to turn, and we need a day like today to end up having us be on top at the end. And we're going to keep working. All we know to do is to go back, be hard on ourselves, be hard on one another, challenge one another, have a great week of practice, and come back with the right mindset next Sunday. I believe that if we keep doing that, I think I was encouraged by what I saw today, and I think if we keep doing that, this rock's going to break here eventually.
So you sound a little frustrated, but is it more something to build on, or just more of the same for you?
I mean, I'm never going to come away from any game, no matter what happens, and be pessimistic and say, oh no, I don't know how we're going to play the next 15 games. I mean, I would never do that. So I'm very encouraged by what we had today. There were some pieces that are exciting to see. We spread the ball around, got a lot of guys involved in the game plan who are going to be able to help us all season long. I was thrilled with what a rookie in Brandon Scherff was able to do against one of the best football players in the NFL. Very, very pleased. So those are pieces that excite you and you feel like are going to give you a chance over the long haul. Today was one game of 16, and we're excited about getting back to work now and trying to improve upon today.
Kirk, what was the level of frustration with the penalties? Obviously, that series, I believe it was 3 or 4 in a row. The pass interference that just kept setting you guys back. It seemed late in the second half really kind of stopped the offense from getting going.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't replay the play, so I don't know what the penalties were exactly, what happened, what transpired. But I do know that there aren't many plays for 3rd and 20, 3rd and 25, and so that's a tough place to be in, and it'll certainly stall drives when that takes place.
Kurt, we all know you've waited a long time for this opportunity and worked very hard for it. On balance, how did you feel about what you did? Some good and probably some you wish you'd had back. But
yeah, I think we moved the football, and we just had some drive stalls in the high red zone or the strike zone, and as I said, there's a lot of takeaways that make you feel optimistic and make you feel like we got some good pieces in place, and it's going to be about playing through this, building on it, and trusting that if we just keep pushing, good things will happen.
Kirk, can you take us through the 2 interception plays, what you saw, what happened, what you could have or would have done differently?
Yeah, the first play was just unfortunate. It's off schedule. I'm leaving the pocket. I see Jordan. And right when I go to throw it, Jordan then thinks I'm running and he takes upfield. And so I'm throwing it and he's, not seeing it and turning upfield. And so it's just an unfortunate situation. I'll have to go back and watch the film to see exactly, what took place. And then the second one, my read took me to that throw. Thought I'd give Pierre an opportunity ball to go up and get it, on 3rd down. The corner squatted on the out route to Andre, and I'm going to throw it over the corner's head and give Pierre a chance. And the guy for the Dolphins made a great play, and credit him as well.
Anyone else? All right, Kirk, thank you.
Kirk, the quarterback situation in the preseason was what it was, but some of these miscommunications, do you think that could have been fixed if you had gotten more reps, whether it's in practice or preseason games, with the guys that you wound up playing with today?
I don't know, and I don't like looking in the rearview mirror. I think it's important now to look forward and say, hey, if that took place, we need to correct it and make sure it's not happening in the future, and that's why we'll go back and be hard on ourselves, and we'll all, be accountable, and that's what I like about the group that we have is that everybody's going to come back into the building tomorrow and the rest of the week and look at what they could have done differently, and when you have guys with that kind of a mindset, you have a good chance. Thanks, Kirk. All right, thank you.